Hello and welcome, my beautiful Capricorns. Brenda here from Brenda Tarot Readings with your extended reading for the week of February the 20th to the 26th, year 23. So we start off with our finance and career, our romance and relationships, our outcome card, and what we need to focus on this week. So let's see what my guides and spirit has to say for you when it comes to money and finances, your job, your career, money in general, legal situations with money, settlements. Okay, here we go. The cards you've been given right now are the Face and the Gift. So I think there's going to be some negotiating going on. You may be even signing some documents coming in. Again, I say this all the time. I want you to be conscientious about what you sign. Once the ink hits the paper, it's a done deal. Okay, everything that glitters isn't always gold. Be made aware of that. If you're signing any documents or correspondence in any way whatsoever, it might be advisable to seek out professional help, someone with the wisdom and the experience to guide you through being able to read between the lines for you. I think that you might be at a point where you're going to have to look at things at face value, be very open to things the way they are. Sometimes they can be disappointing, but I think you have this ability to look things, be totally upfront. You're going to be finding that you have this ability to be self-made. You're going to go out there and you're going to get credit and rewards, and almost to the point where people are going to appreciate you and think you're famous, okay? You're going to get some exposure here. You are going to be marketing yourself in such a wonderful way. You're going to have this opportunity to be on a platform where you're going to be able to show your skills. And you're building a good reputation, whether it's working for a company or whether it's being on your own in your own business. You've got great money skills, and you have the ability to know what to invest your time, effort, and support into. You've been willing to stick your neck out and sometimes take that leap of faith and jump off that cliff and take risks. But sometimes I tell people, risk or regret. We have to look at things at face value and say, hey, I know there's going to be consequences and this could be risky, but I have to go with my gut feeling, and that is trusting your intuition and your instincts. Don't be afraid to look at something differently when it comes to money and your job. I'm not saying go out and go to the casino. Please don't do that. This has nothing to do with that. So this has to do with how you're investing your time, effort, support, and or money into your job and career. Now, the gift is coming in here, and the gift is all about push-pull energy, giving and receiving. Also negotiations back and forth, discussing contracts, talking about benefits, talking about what you have to gain and lose in a situation. You could end up with something coming in the form of generosity. There could be a windfall, there could be a bonus, there could be an inheritance, there could be a settlement that shows up. It could even be something retroactive. I think you're going to see that you're going to be able to receive financial support. You may even have enough money, which is going to surprise you now. If this money comes in as a windfall very quickly, you may be planning a vacation, a long overdue vacation. So that sounds beautiful. Good luck. I love it. Now, coming in with relationships, and this can be love mate, playmate, life mate. This can be same sex. This can be friendships. What do you need to know about a relationship? This can be colleagues. Okay, this can be your BFF. See what we have here for you. Well, we'll take these two. Okay, again, this came up this came up for Sagittarius. Forgiving and learning. So you could be dealing with Sagittarius. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. So I think that you could be dealing with a situation right now where you're having to let things go when it comes to either a friendship or a love partnership. There could have been something set out of context. It could have been something that hurt your feelings. And again, don't take things personal, but you need to let things go. If you were in a bad situation or a toxic relationship, we tend to go back in our minds and we kind of, play that broken record all the time in our minds and why and blah, blah, blah. Let it go. Okay. It's only human. You're only human. It's natural to go back to those moments in time, and, don't beat yourself up. Okay, it takes two to tango, as they say, and I do think that you're forgiving and you're learning. Sometimes we get in situations where we want to be the peacemaker, and so we enable bad behavior just to keep things, so that we don't have to argue anymore. And looking back, sometimes we need to forgive ourselves for enabling things. So as you release and heal the past, you're going to move forward in a great, beautiful new direction. Okay, so love the life you're in right now. Learn from the past, but keep moving forward. And just think about where you are now and how far you've come and the strength it took you to get to this point. You could be meeting somebody here and you're going to have fun with them, and you may be flirting with them and they may be flirting with you, and you're going to be able to extend your lighthearted energy with this person. They may be charming. They may have a great sense of humor, and they totally want to be in your company. They can be a tease, which means they just love to play around with words and quibble with you. Sometimes almost debates. But it's fun. And I think you're going to be meeting somebody who's going to allow you to have some fun. You're going to be able to put that forgiveness behind you. You're going to be able to let that go in the past. And now you're going to be able to move forward in a brand new, beautiful direction with someone possibly new. Beautiful. Now, for those of you that are in a situation and you're still with your partner, you may have had to forgive a situation that happened with them and you're able to put that behind you, and you want to tap into that inner child again. The two of you are going to realize that communicating and being in each other's company and taking that honeymoon energy back into the equation is going to help your relationship grow and even flourish. Okay, let's see what we have here for what you need to expect when it comes to change, relinquish, surrender to. Accept if there's change coming in. What is it you need to see, know, and expect here, my beautiful Capricorns? Okay, we've got these two. Okay, surrender the idea that you can fix someone. Okay, so you may have been in a situation where you had to walk away from it finally, and you've forgiven and you're moving forward. We can't fix everybody at all times, and we shouldn't even think that, or relish that thought that we can change somebody. It's time for a relationship to shift. It doesn't work to try to fix someone. Each person must be accountable for his or her own healing. So again, I had talked about that forgiving, walking away maybe from a relationship that, didn't work out, and you throw it out into the universe and say, I forgive, but I need to move on and have peace of mind and live my life to be happy and in harmony and peaceful. So we can't always. It's wonderful. We all want to step up and heal somebody. We all want to step up and help somebody. We all want to step up and think we can fix a bad situation. But until that person is willing to own it, and that person is willing to face it, that person is willing to change it, we can't. So try not to do this anymore. Okay, surrender, let it go. You've done everything you can, the best way you can, and now you have to just let it go. Now, let go and let God. Surrender to prayer. I think maybe you've been hoping you could help somebody. Maybe you've been hoping that this relationship would work. Give yourself over completely to prayer. When you pray from your heart, you will be heard throughout the universe, and answers and support will arrive. And sometimes I say unanswered prayers are sometimes a blessing, okay? We may want something so bad, and when we don't get it, we're so disappointed. And then later on down the road, we look back with hindsight and we go, wow, I was being guarded. I was being protected. This didn't happen because the universe and the powers that be said, you don't want to be there. Okay, so think about that. So definitely you're moving on, and this is beautiful. Let's see what you need to focus on this week, my beautiful Capricorn. What do you need to focus on? And put your energy completely into this week. See what we have here for you. All right. Let go of the past. Yes. Don't you just love how Spirit gives us what you need to see and what you need to know? Well, here you go. So you can't fix somebody. You have to let the past go. Forgiveness is what's imperative here, and allow yourself to be open to a new beginning. So when we keep harboring those feelings, those thoughts, we keep playing that record over and over in our head about why a situation was the way it was. We can't move forward. We cripple ourselves. We tie ourselves down where we can't go forward. So let the past go. Throw it out there, and always with forgiveness. Well, I wish you a great remainder to today, my beautiful Capricorns, and a beautiful, optimistic week here to look forward to. And always know, I send you lots of love and many blessings, and I'll see you soon.